Hi guys, Jamie here. I'd like to speak to you about a quantum wand that has entered my life. I've been using it and selling it worldwide for the last 5 to 6 months. And here it is. This is called the Classic or entry-level quantum wand, and it produces terahertz frequencies. So this is made by Prive, and it's relatively new to the market. So it may or may not be in your awareness. I don't know. Here's the thing. It's an incredible device for many reasons, but the reason I got involved was last year. My friend Kimmy in Canada, she posted some testimonials about her husband getting better. His hearing was improving, and his hair was even growing back on his head, and that kind of caught my attention. I was like, well, it must be quantum, or there's some device that they're using. And I was looking into quantum already, so I was already a vibrational match. And here's the thing: when I had a conversation with her, though, she said to me, Jamie, have you been following my story? And I said, no. I said, I've been looking at your pictures of your husband and what you posted recently. And she said, well, let me share it with you. And it completely blew my mind because she was injured 15 years ago by the H1N1 vaccine. And she had severe neurological damage. So she was shaking. So you've seen pictures of people who after vaccine damage are shaking. She couldn't cognitively function. I mean, her brain, when she was walking on a flat surface, would tell her legs that she was walking on an incline. That's how bad it was. And then last year in 2022, this is early 2022, she felt worse. Her glands started shutting down. Her face fell down, went black, and she was rushed to A&E. And she said to me, Jamie, I was losing the will to live. I had lost it, in fact, and I didn't think I was going to survive. And then a friend of a friend drove 4 hours, because they heard about it, with this wand, which was relatively new to the world market, and wanded her for 45 minutes to an hour. So all her meridians, her chakras, the physical structures of her body. So let me just put this wand on so you can see. So basically, you can see there's a blue light that shows you where you're aiming, and it's a crystal tube inside. So you wand on the meridians like this. You can also wand, the glands, the parathyroid, the thyroid. If you put it on a slightly lower setting, you can wand the third eye here, the pineal, the hypothalamus, pituitary. You can wand the ear chakras here, like so. You can use it directly on the top of the head. You can use it on the hair. You can use it on the heart center. So you can use it in a way that targets the chakra system. You can even go up and down through the center line of the body, so that you can use it in many different ways. It's really down to intention and attention. So coming back to Kimmy, this guy did a 45-minute wanding treatment, and she was in her head. She was like, this is not working. This is nonsense. What's this going to do for me? I've been injured. I'm dying. She was in her head in a very dark place. And she said to me, actually, at the end of that session, she stood up, put her hands out, and she said, look, to prove to this guy that it was a fraud, that it wasn't working, that it was nonsense. And she noticed for the first time in 15 years that she wasn't shaking. And then inside her, she had this strong desire to buy the wand at that stage. She was like certain it would heal her. She bought it, used it every day on herself for a month to 2 months, and then every single piece of harm in her body, or that shaking, everything cleared up. And if you see the photos, which I'll show you, absolutely incredible turnaround. So that really sold me. And then me personally, my health journey, I've been in energy medicine because of my own journey with health. I had a terrible go-kart crash, and I injured my lower disc. I had double prolapse disc. I had nerve damage. I also had my pelvis completely slip when I was walking, so I couldn't stand up or sit down sometimes, and then excruciating pain. I felt I got a taste of what it's like to be 70 in my late 20s. I mean, it was terrible, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But I healed it. It set me on a journey. I used yoga, energy medicine, quantum, as in not this quantum device, but I used one-to-one consciousness work, spiritual response therapy. Bowen wasn't available then, so there was something called orthobionomy, chiropractic, all kinds of things, and I healed most of it within it took years, but I healed most of it, and I didn't need surgery, so that was amazing. But there was a residual stiffness, maybe 5%. I couldn't get to that last 5% stiffness and injury in the body. And when I heard about this one, a light bulb moment, I kind of went, maybe this can help. And I started to wand and drink the water. So basically, for water, you hold the wand over, say, a 5-litre bottle of water, and you just hold it there for a minute, and it charges your water. And then you've got charged structured water. That's a treatment in and of itself. So I put it in my my yoga bottle and drink 2 to 3 litres every day. and I juice and I semi-fast, and it keeps me in really good physical health. And you can really feel the difference. If you check out Gaia, there's a water video, there's a movie there about water and how just water alone changes the structure of your energy field, and then the physical body actually changes, right? So anyway, those two things, wanding the body and then using the water, my injury disappeared. No more residual stiffness, no more pain, gone. So I've been saying these wands for the last 5 months, 6 months, and I've sold over 50 wands. Brilliant results for 99% of the people. Like one person out of all those people told me there's not feeling that much. And then I said, well, look, maybe there are other things in the mix. Maybe dietary protocol, maybe more yoga, maybe you need to have a session with somebody in terms of life coaching. There's a journey sometimes. So, but the wand overall is just an incredible device. And it's something that I would say is daily self-care. Just like everybody has a mobile phone, everybody should have one of these in their home. And that's the vision of the company that I'm a distributor for now, is to get a quantum wand into every home by, say, the next 10 years or less, maybe 2030, so that everybody can have access to good health. And that is just something that you can't put a price on, okay? I mean, people are doing, when we're doing things, our habits are pulling us along. So the thing, how we eat, how we think, our sleeping patterns, whether we're moving or not moving, and alignment issues and structural issues, things in our DNA, all of this is such a complex life and a complex energy that we have in terms of our soul journey. So the wand is a great tool to have. So I would recommend it to anybody, any age group, young or old. We all get health conditions, challenges, and this wand also works on the mental and emotional bodies, and it works on brain and nervous system. Now, the second part of this video is just to talk to you guys if you are a health coach, life coach, energy healer, theta healer, Reiki practitioner or Reiki teacher, if you're a massage therapist, if you're involved with a health clinic, you would be amazed at getting involved in the business because you can really impact your clients. Now, some clients want to be wanded, and that's fine. There are some people doing that. So you could go and find maybe a clinic which is using the Pro and be wanded, and that's fine. But really, this is about daily self-care. Just like we brush our teeth and we have a shower, and we take care of ourselves and we eat well, try and eat well. That's kind of where this is going. It's not about going to someone else and having them do it for you. It's about you connecting with your own physical body and also your energetic structure. And if you're a health coach, life coach, if you're a yoga teacher, whatever, if you're in the health industry and you want to impact people, I'm inviting you to get in touch with me to buy a wand for yourself, and then also because that allows you to enter the business, and then to work with me because I'm building a team and I've already got a strong team worldwide to sell these wands to people. First of all, friends and family, and then our clients and customers, and then people we don't know. That's kind of the sort of the setup. Just kind of work that way, consistently. And all you really have to do is just show up and look at a few testimonials every day on this testimonial group. There are incredible testimonials from people coming in, flooding in on skin, on hair, on bone conditions, on spinal conditions, on gut health issues, on diabetes. One guy, his dad no longer has Parkinson's, so neurological damage. All kinds of things are being transformed under our noses, and really sharing that creates a lot of interest. And our circle of friends and family members may not even be aware of it. So you can start by selling this, and then if you just sell a few, helping people get a health result. So it's not about the sale, it's about sharing the health result with people and letting people know how awesome this is. Then you can generate an extra 500 to 1,000 USD a month minimum. I mean, I generated a lot more in my first month and 2 months. It was just phenomenal how exponential this business is because of how powerful the wand is. And I believe we're in this phase now where humanity is moving towards, more quantum devices, med beds. And the interesting thing is 2 years ago when I was researching quantum, last year at least I was looking into quantum, a real quantum device costs 5,000 USD. So upwards, 5, 6, 7,000. This device costs 400 to 500 USD. So it is actually really affordable. And, for the results that it's getting people, I really recommend this to a lot of people, because I'm like, well, unless you're really, really in a lot of trouble financially, and you're just struggling to make ends meet, then if you can afford to go on holiday, if you can afford to buy a phone or a mobile phone, then you can afford a quantum device. So, I know there are people in different, kind of categories, and some people are struggling more than others. But if you've got the capacity to buy one, I would recommend it, because it can even save you medical bills and time and energy and money later. I'm not saying that we don't need intervention. You do. This is not a medical device. It is actually a frequency device. So I always recommend to clients that they continue to get medical treatment as they need it. But the body heals when it's exposed to these terahertz frequencies, because it's the frequency of life. And in fact, scientists, they came up with coined this sort of term. It was God's waveband, or light waves of frequency, frequency light waves. It was like frequency of light. It is a very healing, powerful tool when it's combined with, consciousness. I mean, really, it's not just the wand doing it, it's you as consciousness interacting with the wand. So if this interests you on a personal level, on a health level, please get in touch. If it interests you as a healer, teacher, coach, life coach, yoga teacher, get in touch. If you want to be part of my team, get in touch. I'm really happy to help you. I'm really excited about where we're going with this as a consciousness, as a frequency, as a planetary evolution. The last few years have been quite tough for people. I think people are more concerned about their health than ever before, and this is definitely a powerful entry point for that. So I look forward to having a conversation with you. Just reach out and we'll start a conversation and see where it goes. Okay, take care.